Hello and welcome back, all you infidels, kuffar and Muslims, to what would be an online fitness discussion between Sword of Allah, Muslim Soldier and Memphian, all via bulletin. So anyway, as I was saying, coming back to Muslim Soldier's reply, yes, you're an idiot because you do idiotic things just to get attention. What do you get out of provoking your brothers and sisters in Islam? What do you gain? I don't get it. What do you get out of attacking your Muslim brothers and sisters that are being killed and raped while you sit at home on YouTube and say shit like the Palestinians have no more right to the land than the current day Zionists? Instead of supporting your brothers and sisters, you say dumb crap like that and you ask me why I call you an idiot. Lol. And I don't care about your background. Piss on all the flags you want. I don't care. The only flag that counts is the flag of Islam. Well, actually, when Sword of Allah has this, the Palestinians have no more right to the land than the current day Zionists, that's entirely factual because, again, going back to Philistines and Palestinians, which, you know, they say they're related, that's what Philistines are, they're Palestinians, they originated from Crete, you know, Greek islands. So they have no right, really, to the land. If you want to look at history, that's what I'm sure Sword of Allah is trying to point out, but obviously that doesn't fit in with the political mindset of these Islamic freaks who obviously take serious exception to that. So yeah, here is Muslim Soldier's response continued, and he says, how can you say that they have no more right than the Zionist pigs? How can you say that when these people you are talking about are fighting for Muslim land? Palestine belongs to the Muslims. They are fighting for Muslim land. It will always be Muslim land. It contains the holy city of Jerusalem and Al-Aqsa Mosque, which, by the way, I thought I'll have to interject, is built on top of a Jewish temple. This is why most Muslims care about Palestine so much. Yes, some Arabs are nationalistic and care about their own people, and so do other ethnicities. Once again, you single out one group of people. First, it was Indians and how they are all racist towards black people. Now it's Arabs, and you wonder why people call you a black nationalist. Lol. So, obviously some serious confrontations going on here between these three Muslims. And here we go. This is Memphian. And here we go. The idiot that blocked me, aka black guy who thinks he's Muslim. Well, the almighty Khalid blocked me. Geez, I wonder why. Anyways, I've kicked your ass enough on the comment page. Now for the last ass kicking. The Arabs came from Yemen, yeah. Yeah, that's true, but those Arabs that originated in Yemen, where did they come from, huh? You are all munafiq, huh? You do not believe in the story of Ishmael and Ibrahim. That's what I thought. Get your cake up, nigger, fast. Well, I thought nigger was a bit of a derogatory comment there, but perhaps not, you know. Maybe it's okay to say stuff like that, you know, Muslims. I thought it was not usually the most politically correct way of referring to somebody of a black colour. Anyway, to describe what a munafiq is, it's a religious hypocrite who conceals their disbelief. So what he's saying is that this Muslim soldier of Allah is actually a disbeliever because he's actually addressing fuck Arab nationalism. That's what he's addressing, basically. And because of that, he's now a disbeliever. Even though the Islamic faith says nothing about Arab nationalism. Kind of contradicting what he's actually saying here. You either believe in Islam or you don't, but he's saying that you're disbelieving Islam because you're not towing a political arm of Islam in the current climate with regard to Palestine, obviously. Interesting stuff. Next one is Sword of Allah's response to Muslim Soldier. I didn't bother reading part 2 or finishing part 1 since it's riddled with nothing but insults instead of reasoning and logical support for your perspective. If you hold the opinion I do for this attention, that's fine. Continue to show the non-Muslims how the Muslims attack another when they dare to question anything or disagree on something. Fine example you guys are showing for us to the kuffar. By the way, the Palestinians are not my brothers and sisters, the Muslims are. Figure that phrase out for yourself. I don't like this kuffar business. I know it means disbelief, but it is a derogatory remark pointed out to those who do not believe in Islam, or for those who attack or expose Islam. So, hence myself, I know I'm a filthy kuffar, and I know you Muslims aren't going to like me exposing this little argument on these videos, but, you know, so be it. Right, Memphian. Confronting the idiot. Confronting the idiot, sort of munafiq, I suppose he's trying to say. It's pretty sad, but he's actually going step-by-step discussions here in what they've said. And he's saying, why did you block me? You remember that is a bitch you trying to go toe-to-toe with me. Yes, toe-to-toe in a chat box. Voila, who the fuck are you playing? Seriously, you think you and your statements won't fuel me to actually physically be able to handle you like pie? That's not even the point. From what I can gather from that, that's perhaps a threat of physical attack of some kind. I don't know. A little bit confused as to what that is. It's general tripe, if you ask me. And he carries on. Lol, you make takfir on me as well. Nice. That's what Khalid said, which is sword of Allah. And then Memphian actually turns around and says, stop trying to turn this into a kiddie fight. Do you believe in the story of Abraham and Ishmael? Khalid, or Sword of Allah, says, you're giving me exactly what I wanted. And you're too stupid to realise. Memphian asks, answer the fucking question, do you believe in the story of Ishmael? Obviously, Sword of Allah says, yeah, Memphian says yes or no. Exactly what I fucking thought. You're stuck between a dick and a hard place. If you say you do, then you prove that I was right 100%. And if you do not, then you are munafiq. I love me, don't you? Oh, very gratuitous and self-indulgent there. Perhaps some delusions of grandeur thrown in. So, here we go again. Here's what he's saying. Memphian saying, alright, fine, I was wrong for cursing, but this moron pissed me off big time. Not only is he making un-Islamic statements and holding anti-Muslim views, but he seems to have gotten his history lessons from Mars. Anyway, sorry for the cursing, and sorry if I caused any fitna. What do you mean he's making un-Islamic statements? Because he's actually saying genetically the Philistines have no right to that land because they weren't indigenous to the land of Palestine anyway. Bearing in mind that Palestine didn't exist until the Romans come along and annexed Jerusalem. Again, provable beyond doubt with many historical references. I do find it strange sometimes, some Muslim mindsets. Right, so Sword of Allah responds, I got my history lessons from historians, you got yours from I have no idea. I've said nothing anti-Muslim, there is nothing in Islam requiring me to support Palestine. Stop trying to mix Islam with politics. I would have to interject slightly there, Sword of Allah, because Islam is also a political movement as well as a religious. You're separating the two, and I don't think that's what Islam is about. Please feel free to come to my channel and discuss it if you like. It is not sunnah to support any nation. I've never declared allegiance to any flag or nation, and that includes Palestine. You made unjust takfir on me, and for that Allah will do what is just. I have simply stated an opinion, and hordes of my Muslim brothers and sisters see fit to attack me for simply stating an opinion that has nothing to do with religion. Several have taken it so far as to question my being a Muslim. This mentality of you must support Palestine to be a Muslim needs to end, because it is bidah. And that is in direct opposition to what our Prophet said. And then he quotes what Prophet Muhammad allegedly said, and that is, he is not one of us who calls for asibiyah, which is nationalism or tribalism, or who fights for asibiyah, or who dies for asibiyah. And last one, I'm pretty sure. Sword of Allah then says, those of you who say my focus is Palestine, Muhammad was sent as a mercy to mankind, not not one nation or people. Why then do you not show mercy for and speak out for all of mankind who are oppressed and not just one nation or people? If you have a problem with my hatred for nationalism, not Arabs, take it up with Muhammad, not me. He makes some valid points there, Swordval. I mean, don't get me wrong, I won't agree with everything he says. You know, I've made my feelings perfectly clear about Islam. I don't like it, and I will go continue arguing it. But you know, it just borders on ridiculous, because it just shows how closely tied up the political arm of Islam is with the religious arm. I'm going to cut this short now and come back to you in part 3.